EMF Immortal, and it's cool. Like sometimes we switch perspectives, so it's from a law enforcement perspective.
Oh wow!
Instead of it being from the, the natural hustle side or the aspirational side.
I don't know what you're talking about, right? They ain't telling nobody. Because if you tell them, you can't even look forward to go home.
You know what I mean? You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He been working for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork. If I was ratting, it'd be on CNN. You know what I mean?
Bad. Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not get my bag. I went to all straight to now.
Okay, so 50 Cent blasted Lil Meech, then posted video footage and evidence of him allegedly snitching on his security. The security, who ended up taking the fall for everything, said that he was asleep when Lil Meech threw everything in.
Big Meech just sent 50 Cent a heated text, straight up warning him to stop bringing up his son or there'll be some real consequences. Yeah, it's getting that serious. This all blew up after 50 leaked wild footage of Lil Meech allegedly talking to the cops and letting his old friend take the fall for something he did. Now that same friend is riding with 50, claiming he ended up behind bars because Lil Meech snitched him out. And let's not forget, 50's been throwing shade at Big Meech and his son for months. But now, Big Meech ain't having it anymore, and the tension is sky high. If 50 keeps pushing, this could turn into something real messy.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Hey, also, charge you running guns. What y'all found out?
Alright, here's where things really get messy. 50 Cent just dropped some explosive body cam footage showing Lil Meech allegedly throwing his own friend under the bus during a traffic stop. The clip shows cops pulling them over, and according to the friend, Lil Meech straight up pointed the finger at him to dodge trouble. Now the friend's calling it out, saying Meech totally sold him out to the police. This footage is stirring up major drama.
It's not legal. Huh? It's not legal. It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm. I'm talking about that. Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah, that's illegal.
In the video, both of them are already detained, and Lil Meech is sitting in the back of the squad car. Then comes the wild part. Meech casually asks the officer, "Did you find the other stuff?" Right after the cop mentions finding a gun. What makes it crazier? The officer had just said the gun wasn't even illegal. But Meech's question instantly triggered them to dig deeper and keep searching. That one comment might have changed the whole situation. That same friend who ended up locked up because Lil Meech allegedly snitched on him, he just went all the way in on Instagram, no holding back. The guy, who goes by 3 Luck, posted pics of him and Lil Meech hanging out, plus that same body cam footage that's been floating around. According to him, Meech flipped on him to the cops, blaming him for the gun and substance charges while he was knocked out asleep in the car. In the caption, he let it all out. "Reason I gotta go do Fed time. See, this the shit I hate. Fake shit like Lil Meech and my crazy life. Supposed to be real, but do you see meme." Then he clapped at Big Meech, saying he raised a lame. He claimed Lil Meech promised to make it right, even saying sorry and offering to pay him back, but it was too little, too late. 3 Luck said Meech not only played him, but also disrespected 50 Cent at the same time. He continued, "Why you asking 12? Did they get the guns and the other stuff off me? That ain't a form of telling." Then he added he only gave Lil Meech a chance because he thought things were gonna be solid, but ended up being played by someone he called the Lil Drughead Boy. 3 Luck didn't stop there. He said his real homie of 20 years turned out to be disloyal too, for staying cool with the dude who messed everything up. He said, "I spent hella money on lawyers and 3 different bonds because of him." Meanwhile, folks were out here teaching Meech how to keep his image clean, while the one who kept him safe was being left behind. To top it off, he said Meech was too deep into pills and chaos, and now he's the one paying the price. He even said he lost business money, and now he's about to lose years of time with his child, all because Lil Meech allegedly snitched. He closed it with a direct shot at Big Meech's values, saying, "These the same dudes that say death before dishonor? That's just words, like I love you." The drama's real, and the betrayal cuts deep. Now when it comes to Lil Meech, he's been real quiet. No public response yet to any of these wild accusations. But you already know who did speak up. 50 Cent didn't waste a second putting him on blast for being a so-called rat. First, 50 shared a screenshot of power star Michael Rainey Jr.'s IG page and used it to throw slick shade at Meech. He wrote, "I'm proud of you, Michael. I looked at your page, LOL. See what happens when you don't use drugs and spend all your money on chrome heart jeans? Ouch." But he wasn't done. Just a few hours later, 50 doubled down, reposting that same body cam clip of Lil Meech supposedly snitching on his friend, plus screenshots from 3 Luck. And the caption? Savage. Yo, how you gonna throw your strap on your man lap while he sleep? Like here, this your stuff, LOL. And just when folks thought he was finished? Nah, 50 came back again with more heat, this time sharing a still from the BMX. First he went to the airport with a gun and was popped and panicking. Now he on tape telling on his friends and 50 really don't give an F. This is turning into a full-blown roast session. And just for context, that airport comment, he's talking about a whole separate incident where Lil Meech got arrested after TSA found an unloaded gun in his bag. And the wild part? He didn't even have a license for it. But what really had people scratching their heads, Meech actually told officers he wasn't legally an adult, even though he was already 23. Like, what was that move supposed to do? This is getting worse by the minute, and 50's out here clowning every chance he gets.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct? Right. So you understand that, correct? Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not.
Okay, my bag. We should get that all straightened out. Please, that's a little bit of fat, okay? But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out. Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after. All right, just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance.
And to top it all off, Lil Meech really hit him with the classic, "Do you know who I am?" line. He even name-dropped 50 Cent, trying to convince TSA he was somebody important while panicking. Total desperation move.
You have anything else on you at this point?
Oh, promise I don't. Okay.
All right, what is that?
Where?
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
I
that?
don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's was outside waiting for me, sir. Promise, sir, that's not mine. See how much jewelry I have on me? I was private, I'm a good kid, man.
Ags, he's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guard. Does he have his heavy weapons permission? No, he doesn't fly every week, sir.
Security guards, I'm rushing to the airport. I have a premiere, I'm an actor, that's why I have a big K. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show.
You already know 50 Cent lives for chaos like this. And now with that body cam footage showing Lil Meech allegedly snitching, yeah, 50 just got himself some grade A material for more petty Instagram clowning. But here's where it takes a turn. Big Meech, Lil Meech's father, finally broke his silence after 50 kept throwing shade, even implying that Big Meech failed as a father. The OG decided to speak up. He dropped a series of pics with his son and captioned it, "Nothing can stop us, we all the way up." But this ain't just about photos. Behind the scenes, it looks like Big Meech is making moves. Word on the street is, after 50 kept dragging Lil Meech for snitching, Big Meech personally reached out to one of 50's longtime associates. And according to a few folks in the industry, the message was loud and clear. Tell him to stop playing with my son, or else. Now, Big Meech isn't the type to jump online and talk tough. That's just not how he moves. But this sudden shift in energy, it's got people watching closely. There's even talk that a few producers tied to the BMF series quietly stepped away, maybe trying to cool things off before things get too real outside the screen. And for those keeping up, 50 didn't just start trolling out of nowhere. This drama kicked off earlier this year when Big Meech linked up with Rick Ross, and that really got under 50's skin. He came out swinging, accusing Big Meech of being a rat. 50 even posted court docs suggesting that Meech got a reduced sentence under the First Step Act because he cooperated through his longtime associate Tammy Cowens. But here's the real deal. Nothing in the official case files says Big Meech snitched. The man did 27 out of a 30-year sentence. And that slight reduction came from sentencing reforms, not no cooperation. And check this. There's a rare prison interview with Big Meech that just leaked, and in it, he shuts the rumors down. He said if he ever snitched, it would have been all over the headlines by now. No sealed deals, no secret swaps. Just prison time and straight up loyalty. So now it's Big Meech versus 50 Cent. And with all this pressure building, this beef is looking too real.
Look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork. If I was ratting it to be on CNN, like, yeah, be on CNN. You know, you got some people in January, old Big Meech, telling on back in time. Look on Wikipedia, it'll tell you Daniel Correa out of LA, he telling on me. The rules is you do not call a man hot or rat or snitch, or that he cooperating with the government without having paperwork to prove it. You're not supposed to send her, oh yeah, I think Big Meech hot. No, you don't think that. You show that, or you keep your opinion.
This whole snitching drama has fans completely split. On one side, people are saying 50 had no right calling Big Meech a rat, especially after the man sat down for nearly 30 years behind bars without folding. But others, they feel like Big Meech linking up with Rick Ross was a straight-up betrayal, especially considering how 50 Cent held it down for Meech's family while he was locked up and gave Lil Meech his first big break in acting with the BMF series. That move felt like a slap in the face to some fans. What makes it deeper is that 50 already hinted this drama wasn't just about the streets, it was personal. According to him, the real reason Big Meech flipped was because he felt jealous of how close 50 had gotten to Lil Meech. In one of his recent IG posts, 50 broke it down, saying Big Meech couldn't handle the fact that his son was tighter with 50 than with him, so much so that he allegedly went as far as cutting off his own son's financial support. But it didn't stop there. 50 claimed Big Meech was actually a bad influence on Lil Meech, encouraging him to party too hard, blow money, and mess with substances. Meanwhile, 50 says he stepped up like a real father figure, trying to guide him and keep him focused. And the wildest part? 50 said that during BMF filming, Lil Meech hit a serious low point, all because of substance issues. And who was the one that made sure he got help and stayed on track? According to 50, it wasn't Big Meech, it was him. Now fans are arguing whether 50 overstepped, or if he really saved Lil Meech from crashing out. Either way, this family feud just got real personal. 50 laid it all out in a post, and he did not hold back. He said, "I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Meech's relationship. I'm telling Meech not to mess with drugs. He telling him how he used to pop X like it's all good. I tell Meech, chill, stop blowing your money. He telling him how much he wasted back in the day." Then 50 dropped the real bomb. "People don't even know I had to send Meech to rehab." According to him, actor Russell Hornsby noticed something was off. Lil Meech was looking high on set, even started throwing up during a weapons test. Then Ian, one of the crew, told 50 that Meech had whippets in his truck. 50 was like, "What the F is whippets?" And when he looked it up, turns out it's that stuff found in BB gun cartridges. Dangerous and wild. 50 also reminded folks that when Lil Meech first got the role in BMF, he was totally lost. No real acting experience, no training. And who stepped up? 50 did. Paid for his lessons, got him focused, and basically rebuilt his image. This ain't just beef, it's turning into a full-blown family breakdown with receipts.
Dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see on the first casting that he was doing. So I flew out there and it was a line around the street. And the first time I met 50, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, "Hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad."
But Lil Meech ended up blowing that golden opportunity. Word is he ran through the entire $5 million he made from the show in just 3 years. And get this, he didn't invest a dime. Instead, he splurged it all on flashy cars, designer clothes, and iced out jewelry. No savings, no business moves, just straight spending.
And that's for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 34 hours. My neck started. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the penny post?
3 just for the pendant. Right here, it's the Antarctica. It's the big boy. It's the pristine called it Antarctica. It's the chandelier. I might see DJ Khaled with this on. It's that big boy,
I'm just gonna go.
2 million.
So yeah, you gotta admit, 50 Cent kinda does have a point here. He really put Lil Meech on, gave him a career, and flipped his whole life around. But when it comes to this snitching mess, things start getting real murky. Now, some folks close to Meech are clapping back, saying 50's being a straight-up hypocrite. They claim he's out here picking and choosing who gets called a snitch, depending on who he's beefing with at the moment.
Paperwork is public records. There is no proof that Big Meech said, hey, bust him, bust him, bust him. Prison rules and standards, Big Meech didn't sit down with the agents and say, hey, my bro gonna go ahead and settle boy up for me, so make sure y'all give me the credit. So we couldn't make a move on him because his name not in the paperwork for saying authorizing this.
So now the real question is, did 50 Cent lie about Big Meech being a rat just because he linked up with Rick Ross? Or is there something deeper going on behind the scenes? And with Big Meech now sending warnings, did 50 finally push it too far this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs the tea. And we'll catch you on the next one. This story is far from over.